everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a wipnchat, which is where I will work on my work in progress, which is Cocoa Comfort from diamondartclub, and we'll just catch up on the week. So, lots of exciting things happening. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying I forgot my pen. That's important. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the daily videos so far. Thank you guys so much for all of your support on the videos that I've been putting out. I very much appreciate it. And the advent calendar clips. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying those. I know a lot of you look forward to them throughout the year. I do as well. It's a lot of fun to have Steven and Luna in on the fun. I'm just adjusting my light over here, so sorry for my arm. Okay, accessories. I am using this really beautiful pen from Norse Alchemist. I've had this one for a couple of years, and it does tend to come out every Christmas season. It's just one of my absolute faves. My tray is from Forever Young. I shared this in a recent Amazon haul. My cover minder, I believe, is from Galloway's Gallery, Hot Cocoa, and Christmas Movies. And my storage system is one of the new ones that I shared recently in an Amazon video. It is these test tubes, and we'll talk about those in a second, but I'm really liking them. I thought it would be fun to make sure I could fit a wipnchat in with this diamond painting, so you could see these storage systems this storage system in action. After the success of my most recent storage review, I will definitely be doing one on this system as well. I have had a couple of requests to do that, so keep an eye out for that coming hopefully soon. We'll see how things work out, but let's catch up from the week. So let's see, I last talked to you guys I think it was Sunday night for Monday. Also, if you hear anything in the background, Steven is playing a video game with his friend, so you might hear him talking in the background. Okay. So, on Monday, I had to go back to work for the first time after my 9 days off, which was very difficult. I had a lot of work to catch up on. The time that I was out, there were still teachers and students in school, so tickets were coming in. If you're new here, I'm so sorry. I say this every time to the people who have been here for a while, but if you're new here, I work in IT for a local school district. I manage all of the Chromebooks for both of our middle schools in my district. So the week that I was out, there was still a full day of school on Monday, and then there was a half day of school on Tuesday. So I still had, student tickets and Chromebook requests and stuff coming in. So I did have to catch up on all of those Monday. So last Monday was just very much like a catch-up day. I had a lot of tickets that I needed to go through. I think it ended up being about 20 tickets that I had to work on, which was fine. I like having a lot of tickets to do. It just keeps me busy and it makes the day go by. So I wasn't like overwhelmed or anything. I actually quite enjoy having a lot of tickets to work on. So just a busy day back. I didn't get to do any of my Christmas decorating at work since it was the 1st of December. I do have a holiday or a seasonal tree that stays up all year, and I have decorations for each month. So I wasn't able to get that going on the 1st, but I did finish it later in the week. So I found out Monday, probably midday Monday, that there was a pretty strong probability that we were going to have a snow day on Tuesday. So I ended up making a stop at the grocery store on my way home, and not oh my god, we need the milk and bread. It was oh my gosh, I need a sweet treat if I'm going to be stuck in the house all day on Tuesday. So I stopped at the store and I got some cookie dough and stuff. And then we did end up having a snow day on Tuesday, which was honestly kind of surprising, especially like this day and age. Like when I was younger, I live in New York State, if you're new here. When I was younger, we used to get snowstorms all the time in November and early December, but in recent years, we just don't get that much snow anymore, although I have heard that the snow this year is supposed to be abundant. We're supposed to have a lot of snow this year, which is great because Steven is a snowmobiler. So we did have a snow day. Both Steven and I had a snow day. He works for a different school district. He is an HVAC guy. So he does HVAC for a different school district than I work for. So my first alarm went off at 5 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, snow day. And there was nothing. There was no snow outside. There was no text message. There was no phone call, no delay, nothing. So I was like, oh no, I had worked myself up to thinking we were going to have a snow day. And I was like, okay, let me just, scroll for a little bit. And then when my second alarm goes off at 5:15, which is when I actually get up, I'll check then. So in between then, we got the phone call that the district was closed, and then I got on the news channel and I checked Steven's, and his was also closed. So that was nice, a nice little day off. I mean, I was pretty lucky that I had 9 days off. I worked one day and then I got another day off. So I feel like that's going to make this week even more difficult because I'm going to have to work a full week, which is just like, but anyway, we got a ton of snow. We ended up I think we were forecasted to get 9 to 12 inches. I think we ended up getting 7.5 to 8. But it was coming down fast and furious for a while there. So I was glad that we were able to be home. I do tend to just give myself a snow day if I feel so inclined. I don't love driving in the snow. I'm kind of like in that mindset where I'm not risking my life to get to work. Like, I'll just take a sick day. Do you know what I mean? And the way that the storm was supposed to come in is it was supposed to start like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So it was going to be the entirety of us being at work. And I'm not about that life. So I am glad that they made the call to close. It was definitely the right call. It's just hard when it's like early in the winter, because at least here in New York, we only get a certain number of snow days before you have to start tacking them on to the end of the school year. So we don't have unlimited days. I know some people think that, but we don't. Actually, I think our district only has, it's either 2 or 3 built into our schedule. And then if we don't use the snow days, it shortens the end of the school year. If we do use that and more, then we have to extend. So I do love my free days off, but, I also do like getting an extra day around Memorial Day. So we'll see what happens. I don't mind taking a sick day if I need to. And then, let's see. I went back to work on Wednesday. I was all messed up for the rest of the week. I kept getting like the day wrong. So the week actually did go by pretty quickly since we had that extra day off. It was Wednesday that I ended up being able to get the work Christmas tree up and decorated and all that fun stuff. I have like little garlands and stuff that I put out at work. So I got all of that done, and it just makes it a little bit more enjoyable throughout the month of December, because if there's a month of the year that I do not want to work, it is the entirety of December. If I could, I would take the entire month off. Like, I want to be home in my Christmas jammies, cuddly and cozy and wrapping presents and all that fun stuff. The last place I want to be is at work. So at least having the Christmas vibes with the tree and the other decorations, it helps a little bit. It helps soothe the blow just a little bit. And then, let's see, I think it was Thursday. So Steven and I finished Modern Family. We've been watching Modern Family. The first time for me, I think he's seen like some episodes, but he had never watched it all the way through. So we finished Modern Family this week. And when we were on the couch one night watching, I got a notification that I had a package delivered. And I was like, interesting. Now, not out of the ordinary here. I do get a lot of packages, and also it's Christmas, so I've been buying a lot of gifts. But the thing that was interesting is that I had tracked all of my packages earlier that day, because I'm one of those people who just like chronically tracks my mail. So I had tracked everything and I didn't have anything coming. So I was like, that's weird. So I got off the couch and I, walked out the front door. And I'm looking around and I'm like, okay, there's no package there. So I thought maybe they put it in front of the garage, or maybe I don't know. I think it was coming FedEx, so they don't put it in your mailbox if it's FedEx. So I was like, where is that package? So I look over at the garage. I don't see it, but also I didn't walk off of the stoop, so it could have been there. So I walked back into the house and I grabbed my phone and I went to check the picture, because if it's like FedEx or UPS or Amazon, usually you get a photo of them actually delivering your item. So I open the Target app and I look at the picture, and it is in fact in front of my house. Now, I had an issue earlier in the month where the picture wasn't my house. I have no idea where they delivered those items. So Target obviously replaced them. So I'm looking at the photo of this item and I'm like, that is our house. Like, I can see our Christmas doormat. Like, I know that's our stoop. So I'm like, okay, let me, put some actual shoes on, because before I went out in slippers. Let me put some shoes on and grab like a coat because it's freezing. And let me just go check in front of the garage. So I do that. It's not there, which it wouldn't be because the picture was our front stoop. So I was just so confused. So it had been really windy. So I'm like looking over the side of our front stoop. Did it blow off? Where could it be? I'm like looking all over for this package. Now, this package was very light. It was a pair of socks, which sounds funny, but it was a replacement item because I ordered some Christmas socks not even Christmas socks. I ordered some like cute, what's the word I'm looking for? Some cute, like, I don't know, themed socks. Like, okay, for example, I got my niece a pair that has books and then like a worm on them, so it's like bookworm. Okay, like, I don't know, cute socks. That's what it was. And it was this really cute pair with like black bows. So I had gotten them earlier in the week with all the other stocking stuffers, and it was one sock. They had sent me a pack with the tag and everything on it, but it was just one singular sock. So obviously I sent a picture in, I sent it to Target, and they put out a replacement order. So the package that I could not find on the porch was literally just a pair of socks in a box. So it was very lightweight. It had been windy, and I was like, this box has to be somewhere. It literally has to be somewhere. So I'm like all over the front yard. I'm walking over to the neighbors, checking like in between our houses. I can't find them anywhere. The socks were nowhere to be found. So we do have cameras on our house. So, I said to Steven, I'm like, are you sure that the guy didn't pick it back up after he took the picture? Because I've never had that experience, but I've seen it online. Delivery drivers will put it down, take a picture, and then they'll just pick it up and walk back to their truck. Now, like I said, I've never had that happen, so I didn't want to think that was the case. So Steven's, watching the cameras. He's looking and he's like, no, he literally just tosses it, of course, onto the porch, takes a picture, and walks away. He does not pick it back up. So it was so strange to me. So I was a little, skeeved out about that. I'm like, did somebody sneak up onto the porch? Do they know we have cameras? Did they bypass the cameras? Like, what is happening? So in the morning, I get up, getting ready for work. I get in my car, and as I'm leaving for work, I'm like scanning the front yards. Like, where is this package? I couldn't find it anywhere. So I got to work, and I submitted a claim to Target, and I was like, hey, I can't find this package anywhere. So they refunded me. They were like, well, we're just going to refund you. And I was like, okay, thank you. Like, I'm really sorry. Like, I can confirm that that is my porch. Like, the picture is of my front porch, but I cannot find the package anywhere. So I get home from work. I'm back outside. I'm looking for that package. I can't find it anywhere. And at that point, I had just given up. I'm like, it's a pair of socks. Target gave me back my $2. I'm going to call it. It's not the end of the world. Whatever. So Steven texted me. He's like, oh, did you find your socks? I'm like, no, I can't find them anywhere. So then I heard the delivery driver come through. I had ordered some photo gifts from Shutterfly for some of my family members. And I walk out onto the porch, and guess what is right in front of me? That freaking Target box. So I'm like, what is happening? So I go back onto the cameras, and I see a person come from the right side of our house. And now our driveway is on the left. So it's not like somebody parked and walked up the driveway. They just came from the right and put it on the front porch. So the socks were found. I literally felt like I was spiraling out of control because I thought I was going crazy. And now Target has given me back $2, and I now have the item. So I feel like a criminal. I really do. I guess I should have waited another day or something before I put the claim in, but I don't know. My bad. Sorry, Target. But they're cute. So I am glad I have them. They are a stocking stuffer, so I would have just bought something else, but I'm glad that they came through anyway. And it kind of eased my mind a little, but I still, like, it must have blown off the porch. It had to have blown off the porch, but we just couldn't see that on our cameras. So it's just, it was weird. It was just a weird thing. I've never had a package just blow away, and it wasn't in like one of those bags. It was in an actual box, and for some reason I just thought it would be heavy enough to not blow away, but it did. But the item has been found. I'm assuming a neighbor or somebody found it somewhere and dropped it off. So strange. The case of the missing socks has been solved. And then, let's see, what else? Oh, I broke my no-buy. You know what? I'm not even calling it a no-buy at this point. I did buy some diamond paintings. My first purchase of December, and honestly, probably my last. I'm usually really good about not buying diamond paintings in December because obviously I'm focused on buying presents for people and Christmas decorations and stuff like that. But do I have my iPad in here? I do not. Okay, I can't show you the kits. You'll have to wait for the unboxing. Sorry to leave you guys hanging, but Dreamer Designs was having a buy one get one 60% off Cyber Monday sale. And I had mentioned to you guys when I was talking about Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales that I did have interest in taking a look at Dreamer Designs because, in case you haven't heard, Dreamer Designs is raising their prices in the new year, which I know can be upsetting, but I also understand that, they are a business and the price of things has just increased over the last few years. And they haven't raised their prices in a while, at least that I've noticed. So there was an email sent out prior to Black Friday letting everybody know that as of January 1, their prices would be increasing just a little bit. So that kind of put them on my radar to buy from during Black Friday / Cyber Monday if I could and if I wanted to, like if there was anything that I actually wanted. But during the actual, you know, Black Friday, Cyber Monday events, nothing was really, there was nothing that I felt like I absolutely needed to have. So I passed. Well, it turned out that by the time you guys see this, it will be over, but they extended their Cyber Monday sale through, I think through today, Sunday. And I was like, that's interesting. And then they previewed a new release that, quite honestly, not even to be dramatic, it quite honestly took my breath away. I thought it was so beautiful. It's a Jody Bergsma. It's orca whales, like in front of a lighthouse, if you guys have seen that one. I gasped when I saw that diamond painting. I just think it is so beautiful. I have done 2 other kits by Jody Bergsma, one from Craftably and one from Dreamer Designs, and I just think that her artwork is so beautiful. So I saw that one previewed and I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should buy or not. I have, you know, obviously it's the end of the year. Lots of money is going out for other reasons. So I was kind of like, I don't know if I should buy. And then I saw that the Cyber Monday sale was still valid and they were letting you use it on the newest releases. So Dreamer Designs got a sale from me yesterday because of that. I ordered that kit, which I think is like, I think it's called, I don't know, Path to the Light or Pathway to the Light or something like that. Don't quote me on that. And it was around and it is just absolutely beautiful. So I ordered that one and then I was kind of back and forth on the second kit that I wanted. There was a really, really beautiful kit that came out during, I think, Cyber Monday. It was like a bunch of deer in front of a tree and a church kind of thing. I thought that one was really pretty. It was a round, which is my preference with Dreamer Designs. But a few weeks ago, a new release from Curtis Reikovich came out that I absolutely loved. But it was a square. But I had a few of you mention to me that you believe Dreamer Designs reformulated or redid their square drills. So I was like, you know what? Here's my chance. I don't usually prefer Dreamer Designs square drills, but this is my chance. I can get it for a little bit cheaper with the sale and I'll get it before the price change and we can figure that out together if they've improved or not. So I did order the Jody Bergsma and a Curtis Reikovich. I will unbox those on the channel as a daily video at some point this month. I'm hoping they come by like the end of this week, but we'll see what happens. And I'm excited for them. I don't think I'll work on any of them immediately. Obviously, I do like to stick with my Christmas kits in the month of December, but this summer I will absolutely be working on that orca, and I'm very excited for it. I noticed this year, I haven't finalized my numbers and gotten all my stats together just yet, but I've definitely been very, very Diamond Art Club heavy this year. So I am looking to acquire some other companies just a bit more. Obviously, I have kits from Dreamer Designs, but they're very one note. But basically, my entire stash from Dreamer Designs is Curtis Reikovich minus 2 kits that I already have, plus this new Jody Bergsma. So 3 of them will be non-Curtis Reikovich. So I am trying to make sure that I'm working on other companies as well. You guys know I do love Diamond Art Club. I have a very large stash of Diamond Art Club canvases, so I will always be working on them, but it is nice every once in a while to kind of break things up with a different company. So excited to have a couple more Dreamer Designs in my stash. And I think the last time I spoke to you guys, I was still undecided about the Diamond Artisan order, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm not going to lie to you guys, with the daily videos, sometimes the things I say get all jumbled, and I'm like, did I say it in that video or in that video? And now that I do the vlogs for my members, it's like, did I say that in a vlog or did I say it in a regular video? So I believe I spoke to you guys about that last Monday, and I was still on the fence about placing an order with Diamond Artisan. I did end up buying those 2 diamond paintings with some birthday money from my dad, so those will not be in before the end of the month. Their shipping is usually 6 to 12 weeks. At least that's what it says on their website. So I'm hoping I got in like at the tail end of her Black Friday / Cyber Monday order. So hopefully I won't have to wait too long, but realistically, I have plenty of kits to hold me over. So I'm very, very excited. I did buy the 2 other Sarah J. Maas diamond paintings. I already have Terracin, so I ordered Valeris and Lunathian while she was having the 20% off. One of you very smart people broke it down to me that it still was a really good sale, which I knew it was a really good sale, but I had mentioned like, oh, I kind of had it in mind that buy one get one half off would be the sale, but one of you did the math and you were like, it's still a really good deal. So you swayed me. You're the influencer, not me, because I'm not an influencer. But I am very excited, and I cannot wait to pick those up, especially now that I have a couple of themed diamond painting pens. So tomorrow's video will be a small shop spotlight, so I will showcase those in tomorrow's video. So if you are interested, I would highly recommend coming back for tomorrow. Am I actually going to finish a section with you guys in a video? I don't know. I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about this storage system, because I think, kind of shockingly to many people, I kind of love it. I wasn't so sure, and I had some people like reach out to me and they were like, I don't think you're gonna like that. And to be honest, I responded with, you're probably right. But I actually kind of love it. If you saw last week's video, last Monday was the kitting up for this diamond painting, so you can see me actually getting these containers ready to go. I had a couple of colors that I didn't have room for, but by the time I was done with the first or second section, I had moved through all of the extras that I had and everything was put into a container. So I don't have any leftover drills at this point. I recently went down to 2 bottles of 310. I think I'm at 3 empties now. 4 empties, but I'm using 1 for my trash drills. So these actually hold a really surprising amount of drills. And I mentioned in my vlog that I'm tempted to buy another set. Now I haven't, because I've bought a ton of storage lately. But these actually hold a really surprising amount of drills. Now, I am going to be doing a full review on these since you all seemed to enjoy the last storage review so much. Thank you so much for the support on that video. It was really amazing. So I will be doing a full review on these, but I thought you'd like to see them in action a little bit. So I'll show you how I've been using them. I ended up not having to put any dryer sheets in these, so no problems with static as far as I can tell. Also, the cork stoppers are actually really stable. I've been picking these up like by the cork topper out of the container. No problems there. The only thing that I would say is don't pour them this way because things can just go a little crazy. I would definitely recommend pouring them towards the butt of the tray. So I pour them this way. And if I want to pour them the other way, I actually use the cork stopper as like a buffer to keep everything inside the tray. I feel like some people might not like that they don't stand up on their own. I just lay them in front of me with the label facing out so I can reference what symbol I'm looking for in case I forget. But I've really, really been enjoying them. I love how compact this is. This takes up like no room on my drafting table, which is huge for me. I don't know. I've actually really been enjoying them. So if you're interested, let me know and I can give you a link. Or if you want to wait until I do my full review, I will obviously link it then as well. Also, can I just say, the metal funnels in this set and in the square bottle set that I showed you guys last week, these are amazing. There is no static with these since they're not that like cheapy plastic. I highly recommend a metal funnel if you are struggling with static and stuff. Honestly, kind of a game changer. Very much enjoying them. And I thought at first like, oh, I'm gonna find having to use a funnel so annoying. It's really not. I don't even think about it. I just grab it. And I have poured some of these drills back in without the funnel and it works just fine. Obviously, you probably want a tray that has a funnel like this. Even this is a little bit large, but like a cat-proof tray or something. I don't know if that would work as well, but without a funnel. But I've really been enjoying them and I'm excited about that. I'm tempted to pick up another set, but for now I will stick with just the one. And I say that I wanted another set because I mentioned this briefly in the storage set review from earlier in the week, or last week I should say. Why are these kits coming with so many gosh darn colors? Like, some of these diamond paintings, man, they have so many freaking colors. It is crazy. I think the Mariana kit that I bought on Black Friday that isn't here yet, I don't think that one was a pre-order, but two of my other kits were pre-orders. So I'm still waiting on my diamondart order, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. I don't think I would work on any of those immediately anyway, although one of them is tempting, but I think that one has like 99 colors or something like that. It's just, I feel like I don't have enough storage and I have so much storage. If you guys have seen my storage video that I posted, I think over the summer, I showed you every single piece of storage that I have and I have since acquired more. And the problem I run into is, yes, I have so many different types of storage, but I end up not having enough of that specific storage option. So if I want to use my Craftmate lockable, I don't want to use 2 sets of Craftmate lockables. But I will if I have to. But like the square drill ones that I showed you, the square bottle ones, one set is 40. And that's definitely not enough. So I bought 2, thinking that I could maybe condense them. And you can, I do show that in the video. It's just not like a perfect condensing of the containers. I still wouldn't have enough for some of these diamond painters. And I bought 2 sets of those. That's 80 containers. And it's still not enough. Like, it's crazy how many colors some of these kits are coming with right now. The kit that I want to work on next has like 75 colors. And I really wanted to use the red 2, I think is the name. The ones that have the tray that pulls out. I really wanted to use those with that kit, but I only have 72 containers. And I knew I should have bought another set of 12, but I was like, Laura, that's crazy. And now I'm like, dang, I wish I had bought another set of 12. So it's just like, some of these sets of containers, you have to be prepared to have so many. So if I had another set of these, I would have 120 bottles that don't take up a bunch of space. That's why these are appealing to at least me. I know some of you were like, oh no, I don't think I would like those. But maybe after my full review, I will change your mind. You'll have to let me know. We're so close to finishing this section, so I'm gonna stick with you guys for a second here so that we can actually get a finish. I usually never finish my section in a WIP and chat. You guys know I do prefer kitten chats, but this week was just meant to be a WIP and chat. As far as this week for videos, like I mentioned, tomorrow will be a small shop spotlight. I'm very excited for that. It's been a little while since I've done one. Wednesday, I believe, possibly, it's on the calendar as Wishlist Wednesday. I need to figure out what shop I'm doing. So there's that. And then I think Thursday is open. I have not yet scheduled something for Thursday. Something that I did want to mention, just so that you guys are aware, is there are going to be some days coming up where I have more than one video. I've never done that on a daily video month before, but I have a bunch of Diamond Art Club first looks that did not come in time for Black Friday. I think I have like 5 that I need to make videos on. So my plan for that is to post those at my usual time slot of 7 a.m. Eastern. And then still come to you guys with a daily December video in the evening. And that is when you will see the Advent clip. So I also have a first look coming from the framables that were just released from Diamond Art Club. Mine did not come in time. I think it'll be here. I think the tracking said Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. So like that first look would be a 7 a.m. video, and then I would still come to you guys in the evening, mostly because my sneak peeks and first looks for Diamond Art Club end up on their website, and I don't know, I don't know that I want my advent calendar clips in those videos. You know, obviously when I film those videos for Diamond Art Club, they are meant to be professional, and obviously my personality still comes through and I say and do silly things, but I'm not crazy about the idea of including something as personal as our advent calendar clips in those videos. So there are going to be some extra videos this month. I just wanted you guys to be aware that if you see a 7 a.m. video and you don't see Advent, it doesn't mean you're not getting Advent that day. It's just going to be later in the day. It's going to be more in that evening time slot. At least that's my plan. If something changes, I'll let you guys know. But for now, that is my goal. Also, something that I wanted to mention, which I don't mention very often to you guys because I do feel kind of silly about it, but I am on the path to 5K subscribers. I need a few hundred left, but I would really love to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. I do not often make subscriber goals and stuff like that. It just kind of can feel a little disingenuous, I guess, but I've been working very hard on my channel, especially this year, and I would love that if you would subscribe if you're not subscribed. I always feel kind of icky asking, but you know, some people don't know. So if you're not subscribed and you're enjoying the daily videos, I'd love if you would consider subscribing. I always love doing daily videos with you guys, and I love that Steven and Luna can be included, and you guys tend to very much enjoy when the 3 of us are together. So that's going to do it for today's WIP and Chat. I did finish my section. This is the second row, so I'm hoping tonight I can finish the rest of this row, and then I have quite a bit more left, actually. I have the entire top portion of this diamond painting. I have not done as much diamond painting this past week as I had hoped. I ended up taking like 3 nights off of diamond painting, so unfortunately this one isn't finished just yet, but I'm enjoying the holiday season and, you know, watching watching stuff on the couch with Steven and getting all cozy and having Christmassy snacks and all that fun stuff. So I'm trying not to force myself to diamond paint, but it's a little bit difficult to manage that because I still need to have content for you guys. So I need to find a little bit of a better balance, but I am very much enjoying this diamond painting and I'm excited to see it finished. So maybe this Friday there will be a post review, maybe not. We'll see how the week goes, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's whip and chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you're enjoying all the content so far, and there's a lot more to come. So I'm going to go ahead and send you guys into today's advent calendar clip. Hello everyone, happy 8th of December. It is advent calendar time. Luna is here, she's ready, so she gets to go first. Number 8, Bean. If you're new here, we call Luna Bean, and many different versions of Bean. Beanie, Beanie Weenie.
Beanie Peenie.
Beanie without the
Teeny
peenie.
weenie.
No, she's Beanie without the teeny. We're very weird people. Ooh. Oh, look at this one, Luna. Comes in its own bag. I might have to pull the pom-poms off the bottom here. But I think, oops, I think someone's going to be quite happy with that one. What do you think? Yeah. Get it, get it, get it. You got it. You won. Okay, there you go. She's going to eat that freaking pom-pom. Okay, me next or you next? Steven is here. He's trying to open his chocolate advent calendar that he's been saying he didn't want for 8 days, and now suddenly he wants 8 days.
Well, I can be all pimply faced now. My interview's over with.
Yeah.
My interview went well, by the way. I just have a decision to make, which I think I already made it.
Yeah. All right, day 8. This is Green Dot Jasper, I do believe. Here it is. I love Jasper. Some of the Jaspers are my favorite. I have a really cool Bumblebee Jasper piece. It says Green Dot Jasper is a variety of I can't say this word, Chelidony, a type of quartz made up of micro crystals. It's very smooth and does not flake when cut. So that's mine for today. No, ma'am, you may not have. Here, I'll finish your chocolate one while you open your...
Done.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I'm going first?
No, Luna and I have already gone.
Oh, wow.
It took you 5 minutes to open your chocolate counter. Hi, Bean. Where's your toy?
It is the start of snowmobile season as well.
Oh, yep, snowmobile.
And people are actually snowmobiling.
Are they really?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Do you think you'll be riding this weekend?
I don't know. Oh, I got a small guy.
A small guy? Oh, that is small. What the heck could that be? Oh, I have a guess. You can do it. You can do it. Is it what I guessed?
Another fishing lure.
Oh, that's not what I guessed. It's a fishing...
That's a tiny guy. Oh,
is it a lure or a...
Oh, it's fishing line and a lure.
Yeah.
Little jig. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Fishing line set. It's this one right here. Strong and flexible line and hook combinations. Wait, are you sure that's what... Or is this soft bait?
It's soft bait with fishing line, though.
Oh.
Hang on.
It's this one. Soft bait ×1.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Lifelike bait, ideal for freshwater fishing.
What are the other ones on there? I didn't see them.
It's not the one I thought it was. This is the one I thought it was, but it must be... Don't look. It must be later in the month. There's some good ones coming up that I think Steven's going to like. I think they're kind of getting some of the smaller ones out of the way, because there's some really cool ones.
Yeah, I wonder what 24
Like this
is.
one's really cool. I think he'll like that. This one's really cool too. I have a feeling this might be 20, maybe 20. That'll be really nice for him to have.
There's 20. Ooh.
Yeah. So there we go. There's the advents for the day. Luna is playing with her little toy. We'll have to monitor that one because it does have pom-poms on the end, but I think she will like it.
I'm going for number 1.
The little bell toy, I don't know if you guys can see it, is still behind her. She does like that one. She's been very into all her toys so far, so I think her calendar has been a hit, and I have to show you guys. Look at my new little plushies. Oh, a chocolate tree. This little tree and the little wreath. Aren't they so cute? Now, you might think that those are jelly cats, but they are Gigglescape. Gigglescape? I think that's the brand from Target. These are $5. Aren't they so cute? They do get in the way of the TV a little bit, but they're so cute. I don't even mind. So anyway.
Ooh, you know what? I think I know what my next advent calendar should be.
What?
A Lindt chocolate one.
We had a Lindt chocolate one and you didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah. You said it was too much.
Like the Lindt balls?
Yeah.
Oh no, Lindor.
That's the same thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You mean Ferrero Rocher?
No, the balls.
Yeah, we've had one in the past. It was like, and then it was the different flavors because they have like white chocolate, dark chocolate.
Have we had that in the
Yes,
past?
we have.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. We shared one year because it was really big.
Okay.
But if you want input into your advent calendar next year, you can have input.
Opening these right?
There's a little thing right here. See? A little notch.
Yeah.
Steven didn't have advent calendars growing up, and that's why I like doing advent calendars. I always had an advent calendar. We had an elf that used to come to our house when we were kids. His name was Winky. He now goes to my niece's house. He has stayed in the family. But Steven you never had an elf that came to your house, and he never had advent calendars, which is so sad. The first year he had one, he was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what is this? It's an advent calendar."
We should have my parents do one.
We should.
Now that they're retired.
Yeah. Maybe next year we'll do the fishing one for your dad, and we'll get a puzzle one for your mom, and we'll make them film it, and we can add it into the vlog.
Mom can be behind the camera.
Well, we're behind the camera.
No, because she doesn't like to be filmed or pictured.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, good point.
We don't get in front of the camera either.
You can see her.
Unless you're a member and you see the vlogs.
You're saying, come on, Teresa. Those are the cutest little things.
Aren't they so cute? There's a little cardinal on the other side of the living room, but I don't want to show Steven.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
Though I'm probably the hottest I've ever looked in the last like 3 years. I'm all cleaned up.
Oh my Lanta.
Got a nice shirt on.
Stop. I did do a good job cutting your hair though.
You did.
Thank you. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for today. We will see you tomorrow for day 9 of Advent. Say goodbye, Luna. Goodbye, Luna. Hello. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Bye. Good girl.